Go. Go.
I gotta be in
Go. 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 Huh. 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 Mother and daughter.
Mother and daughter. Mother and daughter?
Mother and daughter.
Are we mother and daughter? Are you my mother?
Are you my mother?
Yeah.
Should we do mother and daughter?
Okay, let's start off mother and daughter.
Mother and daughter.
This is another episode 2 actually, of TNZ's exclusives.
And why do I have on a guy's love shirt?
Well, let's just do it first.
Now!
What are we doing?
Mother and daughter.
Okay,
Who's
mother and
popping?
daughter. Okay.
Okay, you talk.
How are you doing? My name is Zanaya. I have
your
a
mom's
mother.
name is?
Trishawn.
Okay, you said my name.
Good job, because I don't know how to say her name all the time. I'll be like, Trishawn. She been telling me that, that's why.
I'm not I don't know about years, but
Probably years, honestly. Yeah, but she's my mom, and today we're talking about mother and daughter relationships.
what about it? I'm a
it's
great
lot.
mother, huh?
Sometimes.
Great mother.
You're a great person.
Aw, I like being a great person.
Now, the title of a mother, see, I don't like the you're the best cups. My dad's the best. I don't like that, right? Because I never experienced another dad. I never experienced another mom. So to say you're the best is like, hey, I don't know like that. Only because it's limited to my own experience. You get what I'm saying? Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
I know that may sound selfish or like, I don't want to say vulgar, but I think it sounds belittling. But no, I'm just saying, for my experience, yes, you are the best. You know what I mean?
I'm a great person.
You're a great person.
I'm a growing person.
Yes, and that's the best thing. See, in our
that's
relationship.
what makes a great mom.
Yeah.
Because you try.
Yeah.
I'm
sorry. I just had a break for it. We introduced
oh, sorry. Did we? Oh,
I feel like we did.
This is TNZ exclusive podcast where we talk about tips.
Mm-hmm.
We just give you exclusive ideas, exclusive tips, exclusive.
Yeah.
In our way.
Yeah, in our way.
In the way that we.
From our experiences.
Yeah.
In the way that we process things.
Yeah.
And today we're talking about mother and daughter relationships. If you haven't picked up on that yet. So yeah, but yeah, I think you're a great person that has became an evolving mom, for the better mom. I didn't like her at one point. She did to it. I did not.
She used to write notes about me and
Did
her
I?
father.
It wasn't about you. No, it did. I never wanted to harm you guys, but I was like, yeah, I didn't like her. And what made me didn't like her was I felt like she betrayed me by getting a new best friend. And she didn't explain that to me to say, hey, do you remember explaining anything to me?
No, I don't think I did.
Okay, so you didn't explain that to me, and I was like, oh, like she just traded me in. And for a certain time, I felt traded.
And who did I trade you in?
My dad. Yay! So that's how I felt. It was like, wow, I was blindsided. That's it.
Yeah. And from my point of view, so me and her father, I got pregnant at 18. We got pregnant at 18, had her at 18, and her father left in the middle of my pregnancy.
Mm-hmm.
So for 4 or 5 years, he was absent.
Yeah.
He didn't meet her. I mean, he was just absent. And then, by God's grace,
stuff flipped.
We what?
Stuff flipped.
It flipped.
Mm-hmm.
And it flipped. It
Next way
flipped.
forward.
And we got married.
Yeah.
And for 5 years, it was me and her.
Mm-hmm.
Me and her. Me, her, my mom. my mom, my sisters. It was just it was us. It
Yeah.
wasn't a relationship other than
Me and her.
me and her.
It was me and her for like a minute, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? But here's what I should feel the need to say.
Feel the need to say it.
They got pregnant at 18. They knew each other since they were in middle school.
Right.
That's a lot of big
Aw,
piece of
that's nice.
information to leave out, you know. And then as I got older, I started recognizing, okay, she didn't really trade me in, you know. Because I said this in my book that I'm writing, right? I never realized that my mom was missing. Not to say you were, but missing something. Like, oh,
That yeah.
she was a single mom. She was a single parent. I didn't know like my cousins had mom and dad in the house. I didn't identify like I don't got a dad. Like I was just like, where's a dad? Like yeah, like I was cool. You know what I mean? But She never. Made it seem like I was missing anything, or therefore she was missing anything, that she wanted a husband or anything of that nature. Granted, I didn't know or I wasn't conscious to those things, but she never, what I'm saying is, I didn't know that she was missing a best friend that she knew since middle school. You know what I mean? I was just the the linking of their love. You know what I mean? So it was like, that's a little bit. I wish somebody would have told me. But with then I go back to say what 5-year-old me would have understood. So that's how I have grace for the situation. Is to say, okay, yeah.
You probably would have though, but
I probably would have.
she was just.
I was intelligent. Yeah, still am, you know. But everything happens at the right time for the right reasons, and I grew to want to love my parents instead of saying they're my parents, I should have loved them. No, that's not what it is. I really can say I love my mom with all my heart. You know what I mean? And I'm grateful that we had that time of, yeah, I don't know if I want to love you. I don't even know if I want to trust you. You know? And I got keep talking, but you can go.
No, go. You're talking well.
Yeah, thanks. But I think a lot of, I don't know, like I said, I'm limited to my own experiences, but I don't think parents,
I don't think we think about. We don't. Well, I'm sorry. What were you
go
going
for
to say?
it, because I just kind of lost my train of thought.
I just don't think that I'm gonna speak for myself. I don't think that we think about how the child is feeling, or could feel, or will feel. I'm gonna say I did think about that. But I thought she would be happy. But I didn't talk to her. I didn't ask her, how are you feeling? How do you feel? You know, after me marrying your father, how do you feel about moving into this new house? Because we moved into a new house. We moved. It was
away
a whole
family,
away from family.
Flip. When I tell you it was a flip, it was a flip.
We moved to a new state. Yeah, it was a flip.
Yeah,
it was a flip. It was a very good flip. That I'm gonna say it was a very good flip, but felt that it could be not a good call. But it turned into, we've been married 16 years, and we grew to, we grew to all love each other in the eyes of the way we can see each other.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna say.
And I don't think we as people know how to check on somebody's mental state. Asking how are you doing mentally with this situation? How are you doing? How are you processing this?
Right.
I was not I'm just now probably at 20, right? I'm 21. So I just now, I feel like God has touched the surface of processing things to say that things are happening for me, not to me. They're not trying to take me out. Things are not trying to destroy me. Love, it's still out of love. You know what I mean? I used to be like like, okay, so saying things got flipped. So I was like, everything I seen this, like, so I'm just putting it in this term. But all good things, I can never keep good things. Love will never come to me because I was abandoned by my mom. So I was like, all those things I used to put it out, put it out, put it out, put it out, put
You
it
used to
out
say this?
to myself. Yeah,
Really?
yeah. So it's like that's a killer. You
It
know,
is, yeah.
it's a real killer to tell yourself those things. So for me, I used to process things in a negative aspect, and it didn't help. Like my life was a reflection of it. You know what I mean? I can look happy, but I was sad. You know what I mean? But I don't know where that was. Oh, mental. Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta. I feel like we gotta get comfortable with checking on somebody's mental state and having no expectation when they come back and say, "Yeah, well, I'm hurting right now." You know?
Uh,
Jack,
my husband just turned on music, so you might hear a little music in the
little bass
back.
in the back, you know?
A little bass.
You know? But yeah.
Yeah, that is a good thing. A good. And also, we hear a lot of people now reaching out to get help for their mental.
Yes.
You know, to therapists.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of therapists, spiritual advisors. A lot of more people is reaching. Lots of more people is reaching out to get that help for their mindset and also for what they went through as growing up in their childhood, and you know, because it does affect. It could affect you, and it does affect you.
Yeah.
You know, um, yeah. And I'm gonna say, as for me as a parent, I always want to help my children, like get to the root of it, even if I'm.
And let me say, she did that very well. I wasn't a communicator. Doing this right here, and she's a talker, dude. I didn't even know that I could communicate my feelings. She'll be like, "What's Zanaya? What's wrong?" And you can see her like her frustration, like getting in. Like she started off up here, but every time like I wasn't even doing that half the time. I just looked and tried to formulate the thoughts, but I couldn't put two thoughts together to say I'm feeling this, and she would go like this and like this. You could just see like I feel like I'm running out of time. And
yeah, text them.
Yeah.
That's my kids right
Can
now.
you text me?
Keep going.
Yeah, no, but it's a great. I want to ask you. It's a great thing. Like she's the best. You know, I can say that. Like she is. I look at my mom as who I want in a relationship, right? Like my mom is very patient with me. I feel like she understands. Like she did one thing, right? I was like, I'm not drinking enough water. This really like hit me, right? I think I told you about this, but this really hit me. I wasn't drinking enough water, and I got out the shower, and she had a gallon of water, the half a gallon thing of water, and I was like, wow, like she loves me, like really, like that's what it was. So that's I think we limit our mind to be like, oh, I'm in love with this person because I'm having sex with them. No, I've been in an intimate. This is a relationship. You know what I mean? So to be able to feel the vibration of love that comes from my mom, that comes from my brothers, my dad, it's an amazing thing, especially coming from saying I can't receive love. This is the greatest space I've ever been in. So I want to ask you, how am I as a daughter? A daughter, a person, like
as a daughter, a person, you're very good. I mean, you're great. You're patient. You're understanding. The words that you give, they're very wise. Like coming from, just you've always been wise. That's what I mean, I've said that when you were born, you were wise. Um, Growing up, you know, you just made wise decisions. I mean, I don't know if every parent thinks that way, you know, but I'm like, she used to lick her fingers and turn the pages of the book. And I'm telling you, we were like, we were, she was like a circuit. She was like she was a part of the circus because I would be like, oh my gosh, you guys have to see that she does this. She licks her fingers and turns the page. Okay, so I always knew that she was just really wise, and still to this day, the words that she gives, it's uplifting. The how her heart is, it's untouched. Like, I don't know if untouched will be the word to use, but it's it's unexplainable how you could feel. And I'm saying as a parent looking at her, and I would say for all my children, to be honest, that's I could feel the love that she gives, the loves that she gives. So I mean,
That was nice.
yeah, you're great.
Okay, but how was it in the Germany seasons?
Okay,
In
so you want to
the
talk about that?
yeah, go get into it.
Um,
Told me how I feel about you.
I mean, she was quiet. She is more. She's talkative now. Before she was quiet and she would just have her feelings. I guess I didn't know she felt anything. I didn't. I guess I knew she felt it something, but she wouldn't talk about it. I had my last child. He's 11 now. When I got pregnant with him, I don't even think she didn't. I told her I was pregnant, and she was like,
"Oh, let me tell this story." So we
that was her face. I'm like, guess what?
She
I'm
was
pregnant.
very excited, and
Very.
it hurt me.
She had just came from school,
And we met up. She had just came from a doctor's appointment, right?
and I think I walked to go get her.
Yep, and we met up, and I was having I think it was a Friday, honestly. It was the best of the times, right? You know when you have to sit in the house over the weekend after you just had a good day from school? So I had to just set up everything for you guys. So I'm walking this way, she's walking this way, we meet in the middle, you know, some movie stuff. Hi, how was your day? Good, da-da-da-da-da. Zanaya, I don't know if it was a guess
Like,
what?
yeah.
And then she tells me, I'm pregnant. Oh, really? That's how I felt. Like, you can't even give me love, but y'all out here making babies. Like, who are you? Like, I was like, And then she started walking super fast.
I was done.
She was done.
I was like, well, no, first of all,
She said, I'm not going to mess you.
I'm not messing up my day. I'm very happy. I'm very excited. And also because I only wanted 2 children. Like, I didn't want no more than 2 children, 2 kids. So, at getting pregnant with him, it was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Like, he was planned.
He was family so well. He was
I love
destined to be here.
Yeah.
Zaylen, I love you forever.
He's the smartest kid ever.
Yeah, he's
amazing. All my kids are smart.
Yeah,
that's what I say.
Yeah.
They're just my kids are smart in their own like ways of what they bring to the table. But anyway, go. We're talking about you.
No, yeah, but that was good. You said it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I wasn't this person. Yeah.
Yeah.
I still have growing to do. But
Yeah.
I feel like I grew a lot. I'm still growing, but I grew a lot. You have to say that for me, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, and I do too. As a mother, as a friend, as a sister, as a aunt, as a person, you know, as somebody for myself, you know, as a wife, as a business owner. I mean, we have so much work that we do that we could, you know, that we're growing into every day, you know. So yeah, I mean, I could say I love being a mother. There was a time where I was like, what is going on? But I feel like a great mother is, I heard this on something yesterday, but a great mother is somebody that tries and continually gets up and wants to make that relationship better. You know, not saying we're perfect, not saying they're perfect, they want to make the relationship better.
Yeah.
So I think that's a great mother. Continue to try. Continue to try. Yeah. What's a great daughter? What's a
I think same thing. I would put that method, the continue to try method, into our relationships.
True.
And see the good before you see the bad. It's a list of bad, but it's a whole list of good that you can go off of too. You know.
Yeah.
You don't focus on what they're not doing, what you need them to be doing. You know, not what you need them to be doing, but what you want them to be doing. I guess you could say need, wherever the situation is. But yeah, focus on the good. You know, focus on the good. Uplift that person. When you see they're down, when you see your mom is down, don't make her title, right? Because she's a person before she became your mom. And have to see that she's a person. She just so happened to not get knocked up, right? She just so happened that you're a person at the end of the day. You know, I have to remind myself of that. She doesn't have all the answers. Have enough grace to be like, yeah, my mom is a person. And I say that. Have enough grace to play your position as bring balance to the table. I can say that. Bring balance. That's what I would want for my daughter. Just bring me a little bit of balance. You don't gotta be perfect. Just bring me balance. Just vacuum little times. Say, oh mom, you look nice today. You know, bring me balance. Uplift my spirit. You know, I think that. Yeah.
Well, that was TNZ exclusive podcast. But this podcast was
Sponsored
by
Skip Skin.
Skip Skin.
If you got ashy elbows, Shay Mango. If you got ashy knees, Shay Mango. What else?
Hair.
Shay Mango.
Feet.
Shay Mango.
Face.
Shay Mango. Yeah, Skip Skin, Shay Mango. Right now we are in the phase of building to manufacture and launch our products. So if you would like to donate to the manufacturing costs, you can donate to donatetoskip.com. It'll be on the screen, it'll be in the description. Yeah, donate what you feel, you know, pay what you want. Yeah, but this is a little moisturizer cream. I say it's the best I've ever made.
Oh, it's too.
Yeah. After a lot of trial and error, it gets the job done.
Now it's not. Don't open it saying, "Ooh, this gonna smell so good."
Yeah, no, because we don't use fragrances and we don't use dyes. Now I could recommend you some
natural.
other products, very much so. I can recommend you some products that I do like. That does you might get a little bit of chamomile, lavender mixed up. I don't know, but over here at Skip Skin, we do no fragrances, we do no dyes, and we are okay with that. If you don't like that, like I said, it's a bunch of other companies that, you know, give you some color, okay, and that will give you some good smells, okay. But over here, we just gonna relieve dryness and all throughout the day. You might gotta reply one time more, but you're not gonna be ashy. You gonna maintain moisture. Your skin gonna be soft. And I like that for me, you know? So donate to skip.com if you like. Thank you.
Awesome. Well, that was TNZ exclusive podcast. We are going to close it out. Mother and daughter relationship.
Yeah. Appreciate your mom, guys. You're supposed to say appreciate your daughter, guys.
Appreciate your daughter.
Okay. That was good.
All right.
You got more?
No.
Are you done?
That's it. Here we go. That was good. If you happy and you know it, say amen.
Amen.
Awesome.